let's eliminate the whinging and complaining every time you don't get booked. Maybe it's unfair, maybe you've earned that spot, but let's be proactive. Let's come up with a solution together. Welcome back to World Beater Wrestling. Today we're talking about some things we can do if we're just not getting the bookings that we feel we have earned. I'm reluctant to say the word deserve because I don't think deserve is a word we should use in wrestling. But there are little things that maybe are holding you back that you're not really realizing, and little things that can put you ahead, particularly when there's a lot of competition between talent. The first one is to promote the shows. Use that social media. It's free, it's easy. Don't just rely on the marketing team to market you and the shows that you're on. If you can be proactive enough to get out there, spread the word, maybe draw people in, sell a few tickets, and just kind of show the promoter and booker that you want to be there and you want people to come, and you want to scratch their back so that they scratch yours, you're going to put yourself in much better stead. If you've got two wrestlers on the same level who are very similar in skill, very similar in the role they play on a card, then sometimes just that little element can make all the difference. And I'm saying this in my experience as a booker for many years. Second one's a no-brainer, that's to show your face. If you're not booked on the show, at least still try to be there as often as you can. It's very easy to be out of sight, out of mind. And if you're not showing up, you're not helping out, you're not trying to get there, at least trying to watch the show and learn where you might have a spot, then they're gonna position someone else who is there as someone who wants to be on these shows. Talk to the booker, talk to the promoter, see what they need, see if you have any value to their promotion and offer something to them. The squeaky wheel always gets the grease. And the third one kind of follows the same lines, but communicate. Ask where the gaps are. Ask what they need on their show. They might have 7 high flyers. So maybe you don't have a spot in that aspect, but maybe they need a tag team, maybe they need a heel wrestler, maybe they need an undercard comedic wrestler, maybe they need more character wrestlers. Whatever it is, try to come up with something that fills that spot. It might not be something you do forever, you might not want to do that role forever, but at least you can get your foot in the door, which is a hell of a lot better than being on the outside the whole time. The fourth one is to gather a cheer squad, and the more people that you can impress who have a little bit of influence, I find the more opportunities you're going to get. And yeah, look, you can make the CVs, you can put a tape together, you can send it out to promoters, but more often than not, they're probably not going to watch it. They have their own things going on, they're busy, they have their core group they're happy with. But if you can start to network and build a series of mentors and work together in that respect, sometimes all it takes is one simple conversation between an influential wrestler and the booker that they work for, and they find you a spot on a card. And if you're not sure how to find mentors, how to network, cheap plug, worldbeaterwrestling.com is my Patreon. We have a network of pro wrestlers, bookers, trainers, and promoters from around the world. I think currently we're sitting at almost 60, if not more. We have a Discord where we collaborate often, communicate often. So that's a great way to get yourself out there. And part of the package is that I do become your mentor depending on the membership that you choose. So the options are there. You can never use that as an excuse. And the fifth one is to be prepared. Often opportunities present themselves without any warning. So make sure you're in shape. Make sure you've got world-class gear. Make sure that you've got entrance videos ready. You've got your music ready. You've got promo shots ready. You never know when on 1 day notice, or maybe even less, you're going to get called up. And first impressions last. If you don't make a good first impression, it might be the last time. So there are 5 ways that you can maybe kick down that door just a little bit harder. Let me know what you thought. Of course, if you're here on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. And of course, for my worldbeaterwrestling.com Patreon community, they're getting all these videos 1 week early and ad-free amongst a whole lot of other exclusive content. So check it out. We got plenty of cheap packages that are gonna help you upskill week to week, day to day. I'll see you next week for another episode of World Beater Wrestling.